Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPL Elma and today we're going to be going through my Game Week 7 team selection. But before we get into that, still aiming to get 500 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. And if you enjoy the content, make sure you leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And not wasting any much time, let's get straight into it. So before I get into my Game Week 7 team selection, let's have a look at how we performed in game week 6. Managed to score 68 points, overall point 371, and slight red arrow from 375,000 to 1.2 million. The surprising thing is I was on a green arrow before the Newcastle fixture. Then they went on to score 8 goals, which really gave me a massive hit since I do not own any Newcastle players. So in goal we had Flecken 2 points, losing a clean sheet. Then we had Estupinan 6 points. I think he got an assist and 1 bonus point. Chilwell came off the bench, almost had a goal, but instead picked up a yellow card, 0 points. Marty Cash, I think for the clean sheet, 6 points. Bruno got a goal and 2 bonus points. What a beautiful goal, by the way, from Bruno Fernandes. Rashford again ghosting, 3 points. Saka got a lucky assist and a penalty goal, so 3 bonus points. And then Son with 2 goals, 2 bonus points. Then Mbeumo 1 point, starting to disappoint a little bit. The penalties have dried up a little bit, so he's looking like someone who might not be in the team for a very long time. Then Alvarez 1 point. Unfortunately, substituted off early because of the red card. They had to overload the midfield, so Alvarez was sacrificed. So 1 point. He also played in the Carabao Cup, which is interesting to see how he's going to if he's going to be rotated against in the weekend. So it's something to watch out for. Then you had Haaland there with a goal, of course, 12 points as the captain. Then Matt Turner 1 point, Udogi 0 points, and then Kabore 5 points. Managed to get an assist for Luton. I think he was fouled in the box before Morris slotted in the penalties of 5 points, and Mubama 0 points. So overall, not a bad game week apart from the red arrow. The points were decent, so that can be able to get a green arrow in game week 7, which we'll have a look at right now. So we start to look through game week 7. You can start with some transfers I'm thinking of, and these transfers are mainly brought by the risk percentages of starting the next fixture. So I have Chilwell on 50%. I think he missed the Carabao Cup, or he was injured during the Carabao Cup. I'm not so sure. So Chilwell, I think it's time for him to leave the club. First of all, he might be injured. He's 50% to start. The rotation risk doesn't start a lot, comes off the bench. And in general, Chelsea have been poor defensively. So yeah, I think it's time to go. And also, after game week 9, their fixtures are about to take a horrible turn. So I think it's time to get rid. His price keeps on falling every day. I think it's time to get rid. And the player I'm looking at is Fabian Schär at the moment. Looks a little bit differential because everyone has Botman, Dan Burn, Trippier. So I think Schär looks a little bit not owned by a lot of people. So I think I want to be this small percentage that on him. So I think Schär looks like the viable option. Then Newcastle keep a lot of clean sheets as well, and easy fixtures. You can see Burnley, Palace, Wolves in their next 4. So I think I'm going to be going for Fabian Schär. If it's confirmed that Chilwell will be out for a very long period. Then the other transfer I'm thinking of is Saka, just mainly because he has that potential injury that was talked about earlier. It might be recurring here and there because of the number of fixtures he's playing. He's now 75% flagged, so that's something to watch out for. And also Arsenal's upcoming fixtures look really tight. Man City, Chelsea. I know Chelsea are performing well, but a derby is a derby at the end of the day. then Newcastle in game week 11. So their next 5 fixtures, they're going to be playing the so-called top 6 plus Newcastle in there. So something to watch out for. I know Saka might score in some of those games, but against Man City and Newcastle, where they're very good defensively, it might be something to watch out for. So the player I'm thinking of bringing in is Bowen, but as you can see with Bowen's fixtures, mostly everyone's going to bring in West Ham players for that Sheffield United fixture. After what we saw Newcastle do to them, it's going to be open goal season at Sheffield United. So every time they have a team coming up against them, I think most people will just be jumping on the bandwagon because it's against Sheffield. So maybe I'm going for Bowen for this one game week. He's been has very good performances against Liverpool. So he managed to score a goal. Just been scoring goals for fun, just doing his thing on the side, not taking attention on him. And I think I'm going to be going for him as well. Once we get the news about Saka, whether he's going to start against Bournemouth or not, I might be going for Bowen. So since we do not have any news on Chilwell and Saka at the moment, I'm not going to be doing the transfers on this video, but make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Mostly on Instagram, I usually post my team after the deadline. So make sure you follow me there to see my team if you're interested in doing that. Links are down in the description. So in goal, you're going to be having Flecken in there against Nottingham Forest. Just hope for a clean sheet this time. Brentford are not looked really good defensively, but hope they can be able to turn that around. Then you have Matty Cash against Brighton, which is interesting because now I have a Stupinan who play Aston Villa, and I want both of them to perform. So the ideal situation will just be a boring 0-0. Take the 6 points from both of them and move on. And I hope that is going to happen like that. 0-0 draw. There'll be a very happy man. Then you have Kabore, of course. You have to start a double game week player. No matter who it is, as long as you know he's a guaranteed starter in the team, you have to start him. You never know what's going to happen. And that's why I've gone for Kabore in there. Might concede a lot of goals, might will get a clean sheet, might get some attacking returns. Only time will tell if the option or the choice was a very good choice. So he's going to be there for that Everton and Burnley fixture, and I hope all of you are going to have some form of double game week players in your team. For me, I'm going to be having Kabore in there. And then we can move on to the midfield. We're going to be having Rashford, Bruno playing Crystal Palace. Manchester United managed to beat Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup without Rashford and Bruno. So imagine what United can do with Rashford and Bruno in the team. Maybe 6 goals or something. Just have to wait and see. But for now, they're in the team and they're able to get those attacking returns. Especially Rashford, who's been performing poorly, where his time might be coming to an end in the team. So something to watch out for. But Bruno can keep up what he's doing at the moment. Then we have Saka against Bournemouth, as I've mentioned previously. We still do not know how injured he is. He's going to be out for the Bournemouth fixture, so we have to wait for the press conference. But for now, he's in the team and will be able to perform. Then you have Son against Liverpool, a tricky fixture indeed. But we saw what Son did against Arsenal, and so we hope that we're able to replicate that and show what he can do against Liverpool, who have been high flying this season so far. And then we have Mbeumo in there completing the strong midfield that we have. Going to be playing against Nottingham. His performances are not been great compared to the start of the season. Hope we're able to regain that form and bring us some points here and there. But if not, I think also his time might be coming to an end in the future. So that's the midfield. Hope that we're able to perform for Game Week 7 and bring on some good points. And then we can finish off with the forwards and the bench. We're going to be having Alvarez and Haaland from Man City. So Alvarez can be able to score and Haaland can be able to continue doing his thing. Of course, he's going to be my captain. I wish I could fit in Morris into the team. Maybe you never know, before the day I might decide to switch Alvarez to Morris just to have that double game week player. but it's looking unlikely at the moment since we have other big problems in the team at the moment. So Alvarez and Haaland are going to be there against Wolves. Then the bench, we have Matt Turner against Brentford, Udogi against Liverpool. I just think Liverpool are going to score. Mubama against Sheffield doesn't play, and Chilwell completing the bench there. That's the way he does for Chelsea at the moment. So that's the team for Game Week 7, how that is going to perform. And let me know in the comments how your team is looking like. What chips are you using for Game Week 7? And most importantly, who are you going to have from Burnley and Luton? And with that, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.